Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a bit of a different one to talk about. I was talking about my predictions for the season ahead with my player predictions. We're doing a team of the season, a flops of the season, a ones to watch for the season, all three of them teams, and then we're doing our top goal scorers, top assisters, player of the season, young player of the season, top threes for them. So let's go straight into the team of the season. We're going to start in net with, we're going back to back, David Raya coming back into the team again. I think he's going to have an even better year this year. I'm not going to lie to you. I think, you know, last year was his settling in year, and then this year is his year where he's going to get that clean sheet. He might even go for the record. I don't know if they will go for the record, but the Arsenal team, we're going to push onto it. I'm going to go with Trent at right back. I think Trent is going to have a good year in the attacking terms for Liverpool. I'm still confused about the defensive side of things because I'm still looking for that DM, but I think Trent is going to have a good year in terms of attacking quality in that Liverpool team. De Ligt. I'm going to be biased right now. De Ligt at centre back. I think he's going to have a good year. I think he's going to come in straight away and do the job. I might have put Martinez in there, but no, I'm going with De Ligt. I think De Ligt on that side is going to be magnifique. And Saliba alongside him, because I said I think Arsenal are going to have a very good year defensively, so I've got to have a few Arsenal defenders in that team there. But yeah, De Ligt and Saliba, they're going to have good years now. And then Ian Maatsen have gone out left back. I feel like in the way Emery wants to play at Villa, Maatsen's going to just soar into it. He's going to go into it very nicely and have a really good year for himself there. And sometimes playing on the left wing, but the majority of the time he'll be at left back, and I think he's going to have a good time while there. Rodri at DM. I don't think it's even a question anymore. I don't think he's knew who's going to come in here, and it is going to be Rodri. Unless this guy get injured, he's going to be in this team. But Odegaard and Bruno Fernandes alongside him, I think they're both going to have really good years. Once again, going to Arsenal and United. I am biased. What can I say, guys? But I'm not too biased. But yeah, Odegaard and Bruno Fernandes, I think, will have really good years in midfield there. Saka as well. I think Arsenal will have the best year they're going to have in a while. So yes, I'm going to put Saka in this team. And then Foden on the left. I think, you know, Foden's going to only get better and better and better from now on. The charges might affect the way City play. I don't think it's going to affect how Foden's going to play. I think Foden's going to have a good year no matter what. And then up front, we're going to have Isak, because I just feel like he provides more. He's going to shine more in that Newcastle team than Haaland's going to shine in the City team, purely because Haaland's surrounded by all these stars. Isak is going to shine like a star in that Newcastle team this year, so he's going to get into the team. We're talking about now the flops of the season, and we are starting with in net Flekken, who last year I can still consider a flop. People go, he's not a flop. I think Flecken's dreadful in that, but we'll move on quickly from that because we're talking about right back Reece James. And I don't think Reece James is going to have a flop season. I think Reece James is going to have an injured season again, and in my head that is him being a flop still, because he has all this quality that people talk about, like Reece James can do this and do that. When has he shown this to you? Because he's never shown it really, because he's always injured. Centre backs, we're going to go with both of the Wolves centre backs. We're going with Mosquera and Totti. I just don't think Wolves are going to have a good year defensively, and I feel like, you know, losing Kilman is going to be a big loss to him. So yeah, both of the Wolves centre backs are going to get in there. I know Dawson's there, but I think Dawson's going to have a better year, so those two are going to get in there. And at left back, we're going to go with Davies, just because he's coming with a lot of hype right now in the Ipswich team. I think the Ipswich team might do well this season, but I don't think he's going to do as well as people think he's going to do this year. In midfield, we've gone with the entire Southampton midfield, because it is just by far the weakest midfield in the Premier League right now. I was like looking at the other teams and going, ooh, could be. Ipswich might get a few in there, but I don't think Ipswich are going to get hyped up as much as, you know, the Flynn Downs and Aribos and Smallbones and stuff like that. I think that Southampton midfield is going to flop massively this year. Prove me wrong, Southampton. On the right, we have gone with Pedro Neto. He's gone for a big fee, and there's just so many wingers at Chelsea right now. I feel like he's just not going to live up to that fee that they've paid for him. On the other wing, we've gone Mitoma. A lot of people still hype him up. The guy's vanished. The guy doesn't exist anymore. And yeah, he's a flop in my eyes no matter what. And then Armstrong up front, because Southampton need a better striker than that. It's going to stay up in the Premier League. Going on to the ones to watch this season. Now this is a bit more of an interesting team. There's a bit more of a team where we can talk more about it, because the other two teams I can kind of like, you kind of knew what was coming. Ones to watch, we're going to start with Onana. No matter what you want, Onana is a goalkeeper that is there to be watched, you know. He's literally said that he's going to be providing more risks this year for Man United, whatever that means, as there weren't enough risks last year. So no matter what, no matter who you support, Onana is a one to watch. Right back, we're going with Munoz. The way he was playing towards the end of last year, I can't not see Munoz as a one to watch. He's a potential for pushing in that team of the season at right back spot, for Christ's sake. This guy was insane towards the end of last season, and if he can keep it up, he's definitely one to watch for the rest of the season. Wout Faes, once again, like Onana, it comes in good, it comes in bad. This guy does it both. Scored 2 own goals against Liverpool last time he was in the Premier League. That's what I remember before. He scored quite a few own goals, to be fair. He was a very unlucky defender. Makes him one to watch, though, I'll tell you that now. One to watch doesn't mean he's going to be great. One to watch could be in the bad. And that's why we went Murillo, someone who he just one to watch, and he just is one to watch because he just provides, like, he almost scored 3 like world class goals last year. He didn't score any of them, but he almost scored 3 world class goals. And I said about going to do that. He almost scored from his own half, for Christ's sake. Yeah. He's one to watch. Keep an eye on him. And then about Cucurella, after all his accusations and stuff like that, Haaland's scared of him, is I'm watching you, Cucurella. I'm watching you. It's hate watching, but I'm watching. We're going to go with Doucouré. There's a reason this guy won Crystal Palace's Player of the Year a couple of years ago. And it's not messing about. You know, this guy is a very good midfielder, and people forgetting about that. And alongside Adam Wharton this year, that Palace midfield are going to be deadly. And alongside him there, we're going to have Lewis Potter, who I think is going to be Brentford's shining star in midfield this year. We'll see if Brentford could do much, but yeah, he will be Brentford's shining star. And then Buonanotte, he's just gone to Leicester. And I think it's a really interesting transfer, but we'll wait and see how he does. I'm there to watch him. You know, I thought he was good at Brighton last year, and I can't believe Brighton got rid of him. But Buonanotte is going to be an interesting character to watch in that Leicester shirt, and he's going to have a bit more freedom. And let's see what he can do behind the strike force there. On the left, we're going to go with Minter, who is at Brighton. Now he's moved from Newcastle to Brighton in a final shirt. I know, because he's on loan at final last year. And I think, once again, just like Adingra was last year for me, Minty this year is going to be one to watch. And then on the right side, we're going with Kluivert. With the loss of Solanke, he's going to be the main attacking force. Him and Semenyo are going to be the main attacking forces in that Bournemouth team. So I'm going to be watching the way Bournemouth played last year. Towards the end of the season, the guy was kicking it on, and I'm looking forward to it. And up front, Amad Diallo. This is Amad's year. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Now we're talking about the top scorers. I'm going to start in third place with Watkins. I think Watkins deserves a shout. You know, he got up there last year. I think he finished third last year, right? But I just can't see him pushing onto the other two, which are Isak. I've already spoke about Isak getting him as the team of the season. And he's going to do it deservedly because he's going to get close. He's not going to hit him, but he's going to get close to Erling Haaland, the man up front. He's just a guy, you know. He's just a guy to score the goals. You know he's going to score the goals, so he's going to score the goals. That's how it is. Not more to speak about that because we know Haaland's going to win this unless he gets injured. Moving on to the top assisters though, and I do think Bruno Fernandes is going to be up there. That's why he was in my team of the season prediction, because I think Bruno Fernandes is going to have a really good year for his assists this year. But I can't not give a bit of respect to Anthony Gordon, who got 18 assists last year. Insane numbers, and I think they're only going to do better this year. Newcastle, I think he's going to get up there again, but I'd see one man doing it, and that's Trent. I got him in my team season at right back there, and I feel like he's going to have a really good year, a really creative year, and a really impactful year in this Liverpool squad. So yeah, Trent at number 1 for my top assister there. Now we're going to my player of the year, and I think Phil Foden's going to be up there. That's why he got on my team. I think Phil Foden's going to have a good season no matter what, but Odegaard's going to have a better year. Odegaard will have a better year. He's going to be pulling the strings more. I think Arsenal are going to finish higher than City this year, and Odegaard's going to be a big part in pulling them strings. But I'm biased at the end of the day, guys. I am biased at the end of the day, so Bruno Fernandes at number 1. I'm biased. At least I can admit I'm biased, but Bruno Fernandes at number 1 for player of the year for the Premier League. Argue with me in the comments. Now on to young player of the year, and we're going to go with Ian Maatsen there at number 3. As I said, I think he's going to be a really good, impactful year for Villa, especially at left back there. That means he just can't win it because he's at left back. Left back's not going to win it. But Garnacho, the bias is going to come out again. You saw him in the Community Shield final. He's only going to get better. Viva Garnacho. That's what we're singing. And then number 1, it's so annoying that he's still available to win this, but he still can win this, and he's still gonna win it, and it is Bukayo Saka. We know he's gonna win Young Player of the Year. There wasn't actually a Young Player of the Year last year, which is funny, but Saka would have won it. We know Saka would have won it. I mean, Palmer could have pushed him, but yeah, Saka's going to win it. That is the end of the video. Let me know in the comments what you agree and disagree with, and let me know what if you disagree with something, who you think is going to win the award, or who get in the team, or be a massive flop, or be a one to watch. Just let me know in the comments, guys. Have a discussion with me. I'll have a discussion back, because that's what this channel's all about. But if you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, because I'm on the channel every single day. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.